two,
side two.
1.
No.
Hello, everybody, and we're starting the Overly Obtuse Podcast. I'm your host, Randy, aka Jacob Stone. Don't look up that last name on Google. Also known as Extremely Fat Guy at the top here. So today's topic is no longer going to be about black hole weeb chicks and whatever the hell that was last time. So I feel like what's really hard about starting a podcast is finding topics to start off the conversation.
Well,
'Cause
first
as soon
of all,
as you start it off,
you should announce who the guests are.
oh right, we have Phoenix person,
Phoenix person.
Zephos. Yeah, I'm just purposely fucking up the names, like little meme. Oh, I don't even have the what the? I'm trying to show the names, but nothing's.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Satros here.
Okay, there. So yeah, I was trying to show the names, but I'll just instead of going to the
Yeah,
window and browsing for it, I'll just say
hello.
we have Finisher,
Hello.
Satros, Zyphos, Phoenix, and Cervaisa.
I don't think Finisher's here, but
Yeah, he's always in the background. What is he doing when
he's sleeping.
Sleeping. He has to work at 1 a.m.
What the... It sounds like what's his job anyways? Is he I know
He works for the post office.
Oh.
FedEx or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I might end up working for FedEx too. That's funny.
He sleeps in TeamSpeak with his earbuds
delivery driver. He's
Wait,
a
so he's a
delivery
so-
driver for UPS, and he wears the sexy brown short shorts.
So wait, so he has his earbuds in right now?
Yeah.
in.
So what games are you guys looking forward to currently that's going to be coming out?
Mordhau.
I would just like to take a moment to say Rune 2.
No.
Rune 2. Yeah, okay. Is that No, I remember reading about it.
I'm just kidding because of
Let's
all
not
the
discuss
drama.
it.
Yeah, I was
NDA,
just gonna say
NDA.
we can't really talk about it. That's why it's the perfect game to talk about.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Although they said, wait, can I say this? They said there's no more beta, so
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were
I
gonna
don't know.
go full release. They're not gonna do an early access thing on Steam or whatever.
Well, I feel like we should have been in the beta, to be honest.
Well, we
We
all
were.
were.
we all are.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, did you guys play it?
Yeah,
Yes.
many
Yeah.
times.
Is it
Just
good?
can't say anything about it.
Can't say.
I can't go there.
Can't
Yeah.
say.
NDA.
We're
All
under
All you
NDA.
can really say right now, and that's the big thing is that there's speculation, and again, I'm not trying to violate anything here, and I don't think I am. Is there speculation that it's going to be a Epic Games only release or maybe exclusive for a period of time, and that's it. Yeah.
I don't. Can someone explain the Epic Games thing to me? Because I don't.
They're just
care.
paying more money than Steam would normally pay out to have.
No, but
rights to
people
the
are
game for a
so-
year.
People are so butthurt about.
Yeah,
they're
people are
they're
mad
the
about it.
privacy, and I'm just
Because people use fucking Steam.
Yeah,
and
but what
people
about-
are just mad that they have to use Epic Games Store.
Yeah, but what about us epic Fortnite gamers?
We're gonna be laughing. We're gonna be laughing all the way to the video games.
No one
It's the
gives a
same
fuck
as
that-
everyone who refuses to use Origin and
Yeah,
Uplay.
that's me,
It's
but-
literally the same argument
But
every
no,
time.
everyone's not bitching about Apex Legends. They're just playing it on.
I
Origin.
am. Fuck Origins.
Yeah,
think
so am I. That's
Okay,
the
I
reason
would
don't
much
play the
rather
game,
download
but-
Apex Legends through the Epic Games launcher than fucking Origins. Origins is just fucking garbage.
Right, I'd rather get the Epic game. Well, I already have the Epic game launcher.
Okay, I'm just gonna
because-
chime in here with a big worry from a lot of gamers is because it's backed by what, Tencent, like Epic Games, there's this
Every
big-
game is
there's
backed by
Every-
Tencent.
there's a big
though.
everybody's freaking
yeah,
out about the
literally
China
every
connection.
game, every single game
I
They
has
know.
own
some
League of
backing of
Legends.
Tencent.
Yeah, they own
They
League,
own
yeah.
PUBG.
They own Weibo, which is I think one of the second biggest social media centers in.
Yeah,
Or,
so
things.
they own everything.
They own like a 10. I think they're around 10%.
I mean, I
of
guess
China's
Steam
total
is
economy.
Steam is. Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Everybody's just
That
worried
makes
about the
sense.
China connection. It's just I don't know. I guess
The biggest problem is the games were advertised on Steam and then they became fucking
that's true. That's a
Epic
large
Store
portion.
exclusives.
That is
And
true,
also Epic's
A lot of people are
fucking
worried about that with Ruin.
security is absolute trash.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I've
who
heard.
Yeah,
cares?
that
It's
is
just
very
video
true. No, did you
games.
hear about
So-
the like
It's
200,000 Fortnite players who got their accounts stolen? Like 200,000 people got their accounts stolen.
Well, that's if it's only 200,000 people, then they just fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
But
I'm
is
sure
that,
they
like-
just
That's like
clicked on a
something they can
phishing site and put their
fix.
password in. Like,
yeah. Or their passwords
given
1,
the
2, 3,
number
4,
of people
5.
that play Fortnite,
But it wasn't like
200,000 is like
people
fucking nothing.
over like the course of a week. It was 200,000 people in one fucking day.
It was probably a new phishing site. 200,000 people got fucking
Free
baited.
V-Bucks. Put in your password.
True.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, doesn't Epic Games now have a
Yeah,
like
but
what I've been
security's
noticing
better
is
now,
that they
right?
have the two-factor authentication is like shuts down all possibility of phishing because constantly people are trying to sign into one of my Steam accounts and they don't have two-factor authentication, so they can't fucking do it. But I constantly get like emails like, "Hey, someone tried to like log into your account from like fucking Bangladesh. Someone tried to log into your account from like wherever, and they just can't get in it."
Right. Unless
So as long as two-factor authentication is a thing, I'm not worried about the Epic Games launcher.
not necessarily, but
Two
but
factors
yeah.
pretty good, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Also, I mean, think about this: if you have it connected to like a checking account or a savings account, that's not very good. Having a credit card on file is much easier to dispute charges with. Say somebody logged into your account and fucking like tried to, I don't know, do whatever, and they put charges on your account. Depending on what it's connected to, it's much easier to dispute with the credit card. So it's like it's common sense or PayPal or something.
Wait, are people using their debit?
Or they're putting in their checking numbers.
They're
It's
like
still
putting
a thing,
in
yeah.
their checking
Why don't you just use a
numbers for
gift
card?
Epic Games? Are you kidding me?
Well, no. Think about this: a debit
Oh,
card
no.
is withdrawn from your checking account, and
I
those,
thought only like Euros use that though.
I don't know. I only use my credit card for anything because they added
And
layer
it
of
could
security.
be like people using their PayPal and then their PayPal's from their checking like directly or whatever. People can
Bingo.
do that
Yeah,
too.
there's a couple different ways to connect it to come out of your bank account. Whereas again, the credit card just offers more security, so that's what I recommend. So two-factor authentication plus a credit card. And
Yeah.
what else? Maybe like a VPN and a good firewall.
I
I
mail
don't know.
cash to Valve headquarters to buy video games.
I have a friend who he buys with cash like a Amazon gift card
Wait, what?
at like a store, and then he uses that to buy like a Nintendo Switch gift card, and then he uses that to buy video games.
That's like
Why?
next
Sounds like he's
level.
losing money in that
No, no,
process.
no. He's one of those people that wants to go off grid.
Yeah, he's also like against like paper or like
Yeah.
electronic thing. Like he pays his like credit card bill
God damn
by
electronic
sending in-
paper money.
sending in like
Yeah.
a check every month, and I'm just like, that sounds so much.
I see a lot of those people at my work. They come in and they have a money order because they take their cash. They get a paycheck, right? And they want to be off the grid. They get a paycheck. They go cash the paycheck, and anything that doesn't take cash, they buy a money order for. And it's just so much extra work. And you're just like, why? And they're just like, yeah, I don't trust, whatever. It's just such a weird way of
Yeah.
thinking.
My
I'm too
Bitcoin is
lazy.
that shit.
Oh yeah, dude, way too lazy.
I feel like this is honestly tell me if you think it's a really stupid idea. I'm gonna put 50% of my paycheck into cryptocurrencies, like random ones.
At my medic.
Well, random ones is that? Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Well, not like random ones, but ones that I think are gonna like go up, and like some percentage go into stocks, and then the other percentage I'm just gonna use for myself.
Is Ethereum going up? I don't really
I
follow
want to
crypto.
put 50, but yeah, sure. That's putting a percentage in is like fine. That's what I do. Or used to
So
do.
like maybe like 10% then,
Yeah, I mean it depends. I guess
because I'm definitely gonna be putting money into stocks. Like that's my main thing.
I guess. Well, so if it's like if it's 50% of the money you have like left over every month, then like sure,
Yeah.
you know. But if it's just 50% of your paycheck, I feel like that's too high.
No, 50%. Yeah, I was thinking like 50% of the money I have left over. Like, and like maybe
I would recommend hiding it under your mattress, honestly.
No, invest in magic cards.
Yeah, invest in pure Black Lotus.
100% confirm
Yeah.
never getting laid after I do that. It's like, hey guys, I
Investing
just bought like fucking
in
3
alpha
stacks
Black
of-
Lotuses.
I don't even know what that is.
I've just seen that video where the guy's like, "Oh my god, it's a perfect Black Lotus," and he like freaks out.
That
Right.
is a
What
lot.
the
So
fuck
you're
is a
selling it?
Black Lotus?
It's some like magic card.
If
Who
it's
knows?
an alpha or beta Black Lotus, it's like worth
Alpha
thousands of
or
dollars
beta?
in mint condition.
I feel like I would be the type of dude where it's just like
it's
I
the
would buy one of
dragon
those
lore
and just
of
burn it right in
magic.
front of somebody just to like fuck with them.
It's your dragon lore. That's all it is.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna become a professional gambler. Yeah, I'm gonna put 50% of my paycheck into going to the casino and playing blackjack.
Well,
Just become a card counter. And travel the world scamming casinos.
I
Yeah,
mean,
until they
don't
kick you out and
casinos-
take you
don't-
to the
don't
back room.
casinos do double decking now, so like you have to like count even
Dude,
more.
they
cards.
use like 6 decks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They use like
They have a bunch
Tough.
of decks and like they have a lot of stuff to prevent.
I just
card
walk in
counting,
with Google
honestly.
glasses and like use that to calculate things.
They're like,
Like, what's the camera on your glasses? You're like, no, I need that for my focal points. It redirects light into my eyes. I'm partially blind. It's new technology by Google.
does Google Glass even exist anymore?
No.
No, there's a rip-off version of it though that you can put on your glasses though.
I feel like Google has horrible product support, and I wonder if it even.
Well, what
works
about
at all
what about the
anymore.
Android phones? Those are fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Is that Google or is that just
Yeah, that's
being, like, an
Google.
open source? No, I know. But what I mean is like, is that just for being
Android's open
anything other
source,
than
but
an
most of the
iPhone?
platform like depends on Google services. But
Yes. Nowadays, yeah. I mean, well,
Yeah, like
it's
Google
good.
Play, whatever.
the thing, well, so Google supports the things that like do really well, but then
Yeah.
like the things that just do kind of well, they just like how many friggin' IMs services have they gone through like over the last
Ugh.
10 years? A million.
Aren't they behind that new gaming service too? That's
Yeah, I
their new
don't-
thing.
I
It's
don't
gonna be another flop. It's gonna be.
I don't
like
get
Google
it because like
Plus.
they're doing that and Apple's also like trying to like make a gaming service or something.
Well, meanwhile, over here in the car world, we're waiting for the Apple Car. Like, do you guys even know about that? Like, that's like gonna be a
Wait,
thing
what
soon.
is the Apple Car?
I
I'm
would
very
buy
interested
an
in this.
Apple
Actually.
car.
It's-
I'd
it's-
probably die in it.
It's
so.
it's basically they saw how Tesla were carving a massive niche into the global
Luxury
market because
market.
global luxury electronic vehicle market, and they're just like, wait, that's us. We're the luxury electronic market. Why aren't we fucking capitalizing on all the Tesla hype and with an Apple Car? And then the Apple Car hit major roadblocks a couple years ago, as did a lot of autonomy when that person got hit in Arizona, I think it was, and killed, and that was a. Anyways, yeah. So the Apple Car has had a lot of setbacks, as has the autonomous vehicle industry. But they
Yes,
really
very
like Tesla.
true.
They have Tesla in their sights, and they're like, why aren't we doing that? Basically, that's the the dumbed down, explain like I'm 5 version. Anyways, it's interesting stuff. You're gonna see. a
Well,
lot
yeah,
more over here the next few
I've read
years.
a lot about how Tesla's
Like, check it
autonomous
out on the
vehicles
internet.
work. So, like, the big problem that I've learned about Tesla is that like they have to have like this weird morality system where it's like, okay, if the car
And I-
knows for 100% someone is gonna die and it has to choose,
Yeah.
like between two
Well-
people, like what is it gonna do? Like it's a
Oh, I
very
Isn't
heard
that-
it's just RNG.
Again, we're back on the AI. Yeah, it's just like.
See, the thing about Tesla cars is they tell you that you can just take control of the vehicle and then they're just not liable for it anymore.
So like okay, so it's like like think about it this way. It's about to run over like 2 kids, or it's gonna like
It's
crash
that.
into a fucking like Hummer and destroy.
Isn't
it or
that
something, right?
there's, like,
So
a-
it's
there's,
just like,
a
immediately,
moral
it's like you
or
are
a-
going to kill somebody. Here, take control of the vehicle and choose.
I know what
Yeah,
you're saying, Zach.
literally.
It's like
This
one
is
of
that
those.
ethical
exactly
question
what it is.
where there's like a train track and like one's
Yes.
a person that you know and then the
Right,
other's
and
like
it's
a
a
group of
switch.
people you don't
Yes,
know.
this is a moral question that
Tesla is
computers
just-
can't solve. Yeah,
And it's just like a Tesla train.
it's like the ultimate ethical question that like they can't get anybody to solve it 100% every time. Somebody's always going to pick the other answer.
I remember
don't know.
I saw there was some person on YouTube like filmed their kid like with this experiment and the kid just moved the single guy to where all the other people were and then ran all of them over the tree. It was really good.
I think I remember seeing that actually.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh no."
Just fucking kill people for no reason.
He's like, "No, if we move this guy over, we can kill all of them." Evil kids are kind of evil.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things, like I've always thought, like I think that like sociopathy is just like a degree of just being like a child, because like you just have like
True.
the like you have
could
the
see that.
emotional basis of a child.
Well, children can just be like super cruel sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, like
because they don't like understand the consequences of their actions, I guess.
right. Well, and that's the thing about sociopathy is that, or psychopathy, whichever one, they're interchangeable, really.
I
But
feel
like,
like
if you read
it's-
about like what's his name, fucking Jordan Peterson, like he basically talks about how like most people who like suffer from sociopathy and psychopathy, the part of their brain that is like developed for like empathy is like very similar to that of children, because it's just not developed and it didn't get to
just
start to
didn't
develop.
continue
Yeah,
developing or
that
whatever.
makes sense because like when you see someone who's a sociopath, I feel like they just have no empathy.
Yeah, and it's not like their fault. It's just their brain. Well, it's not their fault. Their brain is just literally not creating that area of their brain.
I mean, I'm sure in some cases it is their fault, but
Yeah.
Well, I feel
there's-
like in order for you
I
to
don't know.
like you're predetermined to be a pretty big asshole. Well, there's also pro-social sociopathy, which is where you don't have empathy, but you're still like somehow a good person. I'm not sure, like, if
Like you use your sociopathic powers for good.
yeah, you could like teleport above the rest of everybody or some shit. Like a
Yeah.
person that's like that's a really good soldier. Like they don't give a fuck, they have no morals, but they'll fight for their country, and then they'll do it in a way that's beneficial for society. Like that's like considered pro-social sociopathy. But if you're like if you're a criminal that's like chopping up bodies for the mafia and shit, that's like considered antisocial sociopathy. Even though the disorder is called antisocial personality disorder, there's pro-social and antisocial sociopathy, from my understanding.
Okay, because you brought up the mafia, I just have to ask. A lot of you guys are from the East Coast and from New York, New Jersey. Are you guys big fans of The Sopranos? And have
I've
you
never
seen it?
seen
Yes
it.
or no?
Fuck
No.
you,
Okay.
Satros. You've
I
never
fucking
seen it?
Doesn't
love
matter
that
to me.
show.
Yeah, it's a
Just
good
have
Never
movie.
seen it.
I've seen it like three times, maybe like season 1 through 6 all the way to the end, and I love it.
I've been thinking.
I
about
haven't seen the
watching it,
last
actually.
season. I
It's
haven't.
fantastic.
But I'm
I
like,
haven't
is it
seen
too
the
old
last
at this
season
point?
because someone
No,
fucking
it's-
ruined it for me, and I'm just like,
Well,
oh,
okay.
fuck you. And then
It's
I just
been out
couldn't
for a while
watch
now,
it.
so I've frequently
When
said
did it
that like
start?
1999 or 2000.
Yeah, too old.
Yeah, so it ended in like 07.
Well, has it
That's
been
almost as
remastered?
old as I am.
Oh,
Is it in 720p or
Shut up,
wide? Is it in
Satchels.
widescreen?
well, probably it's on Amazon Prime Video in HD. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's. You can
Well,
see it.
because like I remember I watched The Wire and like the first few.
Yeah,
episodes
same with The Wire.
were-
I got into
the
that
first
late.
few episodes were like 4:3, but then recently HBO released the 16:9 like
Yeah.
high definition.
Well, it's the same. I started watching Wire and Sopranos around the same time, and because they're both East Coast, aren't they? I think Wire is in Philadelphia or
Wire's
something
in
like that.
Baltimore.
Oh,
bruh.
Baltimore. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right around the corner from you. But anyways, both these shows are just really good, is what I hear. And then Wire is just so boring compared to
What?
Sopranos.
No,
Yeah. it
Wire's
is.
the best.
No, it's so boring.
What?
I watched.
I agree
all
with
of season
Phoenix.
1.
It's really boring.
It's really dramatic, and people just sitting around talking with each other, and just like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, we're
I
acting
love
really
The
hard.
Wire.
To be
in the
fair,
Sopranos,
that's
in the Sopranos, they're just like getting shit done, which is fun to watch. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. They get shit done. Shit
well, like my
happens.
favorite
See, but
like
I don't
scene in The
believe that
Sopranos is
mafia
like from the
people are
first
smart.
season where Tony fucking
Well, they're not.
like where like Tony's like driving a car and he sees some guy that owes him money, and instead of like getting out and like talking to the dude, just runs him the fuck over.
Yeah. Don't spoil anything. Maybe in 10
That's
years.
literally
Satchels
the
will have
first
seen
like
season-
5 minutes of the fucking thing. Literally the first 5 minutes of the fucking
Well,
show is that.
I've been thinking about watching it actually like the last couple of months because I've been.
It's
like
one of my
it's
favorite
one-
shows, to be honest.
I've watched like most shows that people consider like really good, but like that's one that I haven't seen yet.
It's
Well,
so good. But
It's
anyways,
you
yeah, I
know
just
it
wanted to go on
really
that
is.
tangent
Just don't
because-
let anybody ruin the ending for you because like I couldn't watch it
What,
after
the
someone
Fade to
ruined
Black shit. Everyone
He knows
that.
about it. It was 20 years
okay.
or 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah, everyone was.
Everybody-
Everyone's
Yeah,
still
even
talking
I
about
know
it.
about
Yeah,
that,
It's
and
like
I'm
a
You know
just
what's
Well,
funny is-
but there's other characters that somebody ruined for me where it's just like, oh, really, dude? Like you're just.
well,
gonna throw
Randy,
all
don't
this
worry about
shit
that.
out?
There's like a million characters in that show, and so
My
Yeah, I
it's
guess
not
that's
a surprise.
true.
My only. Okay,
Like in
this-
Game of Thrones, like, oh yeah,
this-
don't get attached to that character. Something's gonna happen. It's like,
This is
well,
kind of
thanks.
funny. My parents used to watch it, and like when I was a kid or whatever, or like, I guess I was like a young teen. But,
Don't
like
lie.
I remember
Young
I like
Satros.
walked out and there was like a rape scene happening. And I was just like,
Yo, remember the Sopranos rape scene?
I actually don't. I'm trying to think
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember that either.
which
maybe
rape
it,
scene.
Maybe it was a different show.
I actually don't
But
even
I
think they had a
feel
rape
like-
scene.
There was literally no rape, unless it,
It
was
was,
in
it
the.
was always Tony Soprano just banging chicks that were totally down.
Yeah,
Maybe it was that. I wasn't sure if they were wrestling or.
yeah, they're wrestling naked.
Anyways, I just bring that up because I like, watching and knowing, the pop culture stuff around, like, that's created around your area.
You think
like-
that's like New York stuff?
No, I
That's
don't. I
terrible.
definitely don't. But it just makes me want to
I
visit
love
there
New
more
York.
to see what it's really like.
Yeah, it's like when you watch The Wire and you think Baltimore is just a bunch of people.
Well,
Like-
Pretty Boy Floyd was from
Killing each
Ohio,
other.
right?
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah,
Who
the
the
dude
fuck
that
is that?
fucking.
The
he-
rapper.
the dude
or-
from Pink
oh,
Floyd.
No, he's not a rapper. He was a fucking mobster that killed a shitload of people. He was a hitman.
I thought he was a rapper too.
No,
No,
somebody
he
made
was-
somebody made a rap name off of his fucking.
He
Yeah,
was
well,
a
yeah, exactly. No,
musician.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I get. Yeah, Pretty Boy Floyd,
Nobody knows who that
a
is.
gangster. Oh, he
Like-
was a American West robber.
Yep.
This
Nobody
is an
knows
earlier. Have
who
any of you
was.
guys watched Boardwalk Empire? That's
Yep.
an
Yes,
earlier
it's an
time.
amazing
I
show.
really enjoy that.
Yeah,
It's the
I
same,
watched that show.
It's in the same region, like New York, New Jersey.
That's
I
in
wish it was
Atlantic
longer
City.
though. To be honest,
Atlantic City.
It was really short.
Boardwalk
for me.
Empire. It went on pretty long.
It's like
No.
7
like-
seasons or something.
Wait,
Yeah, or
what?
5 or 6.
Wait, what? There were 5?
Yeah, at least there were quite a few here. I'll check
At
it
least 5. Yeah, 5.
What? I don't remember that.
out. It was a really good show. I
might
really
have.
liked it.
I thought I might have ended up watching like 3 seasons, but thought that was it, and then like.
Whenever I watch that show, I
Yeah.
just want to like drink like liquor.
whiskey or something.
Yeah.
and like
Just,
go gambling or
all
something.
the time.
Like stay in a
Like, oh man, I just want to be cool and drink.
stay in a
liquor
seedy
constantly.
hotel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like get
Where,
get,
like-
get a lady of the night to hang out with you for like.
wear
12
like
hours.
fancy suits that like old
Yes.
people would wear.
Yeah, if you like Boardwalk Empire, you'll like Sopranos. I guess
Yeah,
that's the definitive.
Oh
statement
no!
on
I
it.
gotta
actually
watch
no.
that
I
at some
remember the
point.
fucking ending.
It's
of
pretty
it.
good.
No, I
It's
remember
very
the I
similar.
remember the ending of Boardwalk Empire, and I was just like, yeah. So
Well,
I've seen
don't
the
spoil
whole-
it for me. I've only seen like
Yeah.
2 seasons.
Oh,
It's,
dude, it's so fucking. Yeah.
Like yeah, Nucky Thompson. He walks down the boardwalk and he goes, "It truly was the Boardwalk Empire."
Does he really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that where that came from? That's terrible.
yeah, that's where that
That's
came
awesome.
from.
Is that where it came
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Okay.
Phoenix.
He goes-
1 to
Okay.
1. It
All right.
truly
from? He's
Really
on the
was a
boardwalk. He's looking around. And he's
Oh my
ah,
god.
looking over all of the hotels he runs.
That's terrible, but really
Yes.
funny at the same time.
it. Truly.
Yo, don't spoil it. Okay.
It truly was a boardwalk empire.
That's high quality right there.
Kind of like how The
Yeah, that's the name of the
Sopranos
stream. It
ends.
truly was a boardwalk empire.
I liked my favorite part of The Sopranos is when they go, "It truly was the,"
True. Actually.
and that's how it ends.
And that's how it
It just fades to black before
Yep.
he finishes the.
See, Satros knows what's going on. So.
Well, like, here's the thing: is like, you know why it faded to black, right?
They
No.
ran
He
out of
died.
money and they had to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same reason Neon Genesis Evangelion's so fucked up. They're just
No,
like,
I think
"Oh, I
that
ran out
no,
of money,
in,
just
no,
make it
in a
trippy."
real way, I think that he got whacked. I think that's the ending.
Of course.
Like-
That's the end. Like,
like-
literally no other explanation.
Exactly.
What else happened? Like he had a good night with his family and went home, and the end of the series ended, and it's not how it happened.
I like things that are ambiguous like that though. Like that makes you think. I really like stuff like that.
Ambiguity.
Yeah, that's good.
You don't like it
I
when
do
stuff
like
gets
that.
shoved down
those
your throat.
shows.
Yeah, yeah. Well, has anybody here seen Breaking Bad? I assume
Yeah.
everybody. Have you seen it
No.
all the way to the end?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I've never seen a single episode.
Yeah, at the end, it's Walt Jr. He's doing a
Line of
skateboard
coke.
thing, and then Walt Sr.'s chilling by the pool, and he goes,
Wait, so nobody
"We
here has
truly
seen it?
Really was
did break
melted
bad."
in the
We broke
middle.
It
the
truly
bad.
was a Breaking Bad.
Actually, I've
Jesse.
seen the part where the wheelchair guy blows up, and the pizza being thrown. That's all that I've seen.
Oh,
of Breaking
yeah,
Oh,
Bad.
on the
I've
roof.
seen
I
the
forgot
pizza.
about the pizza roof.
Yeah.
Classic.
That's the only thing I know.
Would you watch the rest of it, or
No.
okay?
If it's on TV
nobody's
and it
seen
doesn't have anime girls in it, I'm not looking at it.
Jesus Christ! So what if somebody made an anime of Breaking Bad?
Wow, that's true.
That's actually that makes so much sense. See,
Yo,
I never watched anime, but I watched all these like critically acclaimed shows.
what if Breaking Bad was an anime, and instead,
Yeah.
like Walt and
Someone had to have made If
Walt and
Breaking Bad was an
Jesse-
anime. I gotta look.
Walt and
this.
Jesse
I
are
mean-
like anime girls.
Girls.
No.
Why do they even still make live action anything, honestly? When like anime exists.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Is there?
Okay, look at this.
No,
You're not gonna believe this. Here, I gotta show this, and I gotta
show it
show
on
this.
stream.
Yeah.
Really?
Here,
Oh, somebody
paste.
made it a Breaking Bad anime opening.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it on stream here. I gotta show the window capture or display cap. Shut. God, I hate my neighbor. Kill yourself, dude.
Whoa.
Twitch TOS.
EOS.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh my god.
this is pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why? Oh, there's a waifu.
Yeah, true. I like how they used the
so-
background of other animes.
I do kind of feel like after seeing this, Breaking Bad could be an anime.
Yeah, I agree.
But it would be like, imagine if you're trapped if you're transported to another world where you have to sell meth. So,
Bad Days, Breaking Bad. Wait, so someone actually made like an animated Breaking Bad thing.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, so they basically just made a version of Breaking Bad where it's just like a super condensed version into like a few like 3-minute episodes. And it's just like over the top.
Well, I mean, they took the time to animate, so it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
That looks terrible.
It's like a
though.
cartoon.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Like, what if Breaking Bad was on E-Bomb's world? That's what that is.
This is actually a really good cartoon. That's actually insane.
Yo, bitch, this is
Yeah.
some good stuff.
Someone took a
Yo,
long
for real.
time to make this.
Yo, what's up, yo?
Are you guys noticing this style looks extremely like Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Basically.
Like, it looks just like it.
He just starts coughing all over his wife.
Have you guys watched Better Call Saul?
Is that Stanley? Yeah, I've seen
Yeah, it's good.
I love it. It's amazing.
Really love it. I can't get into it. I don't
It's a
know.
slow burn. It's a slow burn
It's-
drama.
It's the slowest burn. though,
Well,
I feel.
every like 5 episodes, you'll get Mike doing something really badass.
Yeah.
It just adds to the story. And,
I
don't
just
know,
want to
I
watch.
just-
I just want to watch Mike. I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Well,
I don't give a fuck about Better Call Saul's brother.
the yeah, it is fucking stupid.
For five seasons.
scared of electronics. It was only 2.5.
I thought it would
Yow.
be like crazier. Like I feel like the first season got pretty crazy, and then it's just been like held back a bit. I don't know. I feel like it's super slow, and I'm.
It's a
just
slow
bored of
burn.
it.
It's like it's building up to something, but nobody has any idea what it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I enjoy it for the most part.
I watch it, but I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like at this point I kind of watch it out of like, I feel like it's a sunken cost. Like I have to watch it.
The sunken fallacy cost. You're like, well,
Yeah.
I watched a few seasons. I better not miss out on the others.
Yeah.
I just really like television shows because when I was growing up, my mom was very against cable television, and so I didn't get to watch everything that everybody liked, and it was just like
Oh, see,
But-
that's.
I never had
interesting.
cable in Alaska.
Was it like hard to get or?
No. My parents just,
were like-
yeah, my parents just were like against it. My
They're
mom
like, read a
mostly.
book and go play with
Yeah,
bears outside.
exactly. Go outside, go read a book. Yeah, exactly. And they'd be like, my mom used to have this saying. She would say that like television rots your
Is the
mind.
devil.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically. It's like the mama from Waterboy. It's the devil. No, like she would say, oh yeah, we don't need cable. Just rot your mind. Just watch TV. And I would go, oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'll go read a book. And it
Actually,
works out
That brings me to an interesting subject.
because I would just go play Rune on the computer. For some reason, she allowed internet.
Well, so there's an interesting thing. It's like if you don't let your kids do like anything, they'll either just like do it a lot later in life, or they'll just like not be able to socialize with kids. You know,
Yeah, they'll just be like
a
socially
weird kid.
R-worded because of TOS.
Yeah.
I can't say R-E-A-R-D.
Wait, so can you say
That makes sense.
what can you say weebtard?
Oh, yeah, well, no. See, if they think you have an accent, they'll turn it around. on
We-
you.
Yeah,
Like,
weebtard.
I linked
You are
that episode
weebtard.
when,
Weebtard.
If you have any kind of accent and it sounds like something fucking Twitch TOS, you're banned.
Did you see what I linked you?
Always saying,
Zach?
Yeah, I
Zyphos?
read it.
Isn't
What
that just
about-
retarded, though?
Yeah, it's a
about
little messed up,
Koreans?
I'm
man.
reporting your stream.
What about how Koreans had that word that sounds kind of like the N word that they're always
Oh,
saying?
yeah, that's right. I
Like
forgot
in
about
all
that.
their songs.
Isn't that something like, it's like a...
Those-
Wait,
I
so
can't
if I
remember.
listen to a Kendrick Lamar song on my stream, do I just straight up get banned?
Well, see, because it's a
They
song.
should be
that,
muted.
Yeah,
anyways.
they can be
creative
like,
license? I don't know.
Copy
Oh, no,
strike.
it's not used in a hateful term. It's a musical, whatever.
So what if I listen to the Alabama song that's
I don't
about
know.
killing
You probably
certain
have to have a lawyer who's
ethnicities?
familiar.
Well, then you'll probably get banned.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
pretty
it's
sure
just like,
Twitch
nah,
can
just
ban
music.
you,
I know what you're
like,
talking
even,
about, but it
they can
sounds
fucking
racist.
suspend and
it's the
ban
most
you
racist
if they
thing I
want
think
to.
I've
So
ever heard in my life. It's the Iron Man song, except it's I am Grand Wizard Man instead of I am Iron Man. You guys have probably heard it.
no.
Like that.
It's probably the
I
most
haven't heard
racist
that.
piece of audio one could listen to. Just if you want to know what I'm talking about, just look up I am Grand Wizard Man on YouTube. I had nothing to do with that. If you listen to it, if you're offended, it's just that does exist out there.
Too late. Everyone who's watching the podcast is now
Yeah,
offended.
all 5
All right.
people.
Demonetize this podcast.
Wait, who the fuck is Tootie?
Tootie.
Yeah, there's some
Oh, I
dude
love
I'm watching my
PewDiePie.
podcast named Tootie.
What up, Tootie?
Yo,
What up,
Tootie!
PewDiePie? It's probably just one of those fucking view host bots.
Yeah, there's like a million.
I fucking hate those things.
I actually tried to figure out a way to ban those, and they said can't actually ban them.
Yeah.
You can ban them from chatting, but they never chat. You can't actually kick them from your stream. Anybody can watch your stream.
Making a bot that's just named Remember the Frog, and it joins every stream. So when you open up and see who's watching,
Remember the
that.
frog.
True.
Well, the other thing is, like, I've been getting messages in my Twitch stream where it's just, like, some guy advertising his Twitch stream.
People do that in literally every Twitch stream.
oh, I thought you were gonna say.
But, like, I'm not big
every
enough. I'm not big
website.
enough for that to go. Like,
It doesn't matter. They're fucking desperate, dude.
People are so desperate for like any sort of attention on any social media. It's
yeah, that
it's
is
really
weird.
pathetic.
You know, they call me Vape Daddy Wex.
Please follow for follow. I feel like if you're a streamer and your like goal is to become like famous, I don't know.
Yeah, you're in the wrong business. I feel like
Yeah,
you already
get
have to
into
be famous
porn.
before you're streaming. Like,
Well, you can definitely do it, but it's just like
It's about a million times harder than it was when Twitch first started because
Right.
there's too many people trying to do it now. You know.
Well, even then though, I just feel like that's like a
You have to
the
be a
goal
leech.
in itself is like not. It's like you should just want to stream because you like streaming.
Or
Not-
you're
yeah, like I
not
don't think I'm.
because you want attention and for people to like validate you.
Well, yeah, like I don't think that I'm ever gonna get like, oh, like donate to my Twitch stream and make like $1,000. That's never gonna happen. But I think that like a few people might like watching me, and that's like I'm good with that.
Dude, your stream's the best. It just I'll just open it sometimes, see what's up, see what's going on.
Yeah, and like I'm always in character. Like I feel like I don't ever like break character. Well, I feel like that's kind of just who I am. I'm just that guy.
Also whenever I'm like, oh, it's time to play Overwatch, I like look at your stream and I wait for you to like walk by and then I like poke you.
Yeah, like it works. I should start Twitch streaming when I work out and go to the gym and shit.
True. I mean, the girls do that.
IRL streams. That'd be pretty good, actually.
What's it called? Who's Amaranth? She got like kicked out of that gym because she was like
Oh.
streaming.
Yeah.
But you could do that.
Go
You
be a
should
Twitch
get
thought.
kicked out of a gym.
Go be a male Twitch thought. Just be like, oh, I have my camera here. I'm just stretching. Do you like my
And they're like,
ass?"
you can't record. And she's like, oh no, I'm not. I'm just Skyping. They're like, we literally have your stream.
Dude, this reminds me of like fucking. Okay, so I was going across the street to Kroger's, and there's a Pet Supplies near me, and
Mhm.
I saw this chick literally purposely knock out like some quarters from her, and she literally went, "Oh, oops," and just fucking like put her ass right in my face, and then like looked at me and smiled, and I just had like the blankest
What?
expression, and just went like, "I know exactly what you're fucking doing," and like it was just that stare.
What is she doing?
No, she's doing a thing where she like purposely just like, oh, look at my ass. I'm just like, I hate that shit so much.
So she dropped a bunch of quarters and put her ass in
No,
your face?
literally like pulled out a single quarter from her fucking like pocket and then dropped it and then picked it up like 2 feet from me just to see if I would look at her ass.
Oh, was she hot?
Yeah, like
Nice.
purposely doing that
Fucker.
to like be like, oh, I don't think that. I think she was just like doing it to see if I would look. I don't think it was like, oh, here's a like a bang me proposal. It was just like, I wonder if this guy's gonna look at my ass. And I just gave her like the death stare. I don't know. I feel like that sort of shit just like angers me. Where it's just like a person just doing that just to do it. It's not like where it's too obvious that the person's doing it just to do it. It wasn't like
Maybe she just
oops.
dropped her quarter.
No. Okay. Here, I'll reenact what happened with this tissue. Okay? Is standing like this, holds it out and goes boop. Oh my god! Whoops! And it just fucking shows her ass. Like it was the most intentional thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, you should have just dropped a different.
Have you
quarter.
ever witnessed somebody trying to make a fake phone call?
No.
Like to get out of a situation, they're like, oh my god, my phone is ringing, I need to go. And it's just like so obvious that they're fucking doing it. Like it's
Not
that sort of
really.
thing. It just annoys the
Maybe
shit
in
out
a
of me.
sitcom.
No one's like ever actually been in that situation.
I feel like Randy's just living like Seinfeld plots.
No, there was this kid in fucking school named Kane who was like, I think he was mildly autistic.
Wait,
But,
his name
like-
was Kane?
Yeah, Kane. Kane.
Okay.
He. Oh
Like,
yeah,
I
this
guess,
guy.
like-
Okay, here's the
Like
greatest
why
thing
he's
about
autistic.
this
Command
guy
and
ever.
Conquer villain.
Yeah, this is the greatest thing about this guy. So he tried to fucking like he would dye his hair like blonde, and all he would try to do while I was in school, he wouldn't do any schoolwork, but he would try to make raps that were just horrible.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, and like like he was the guy that's like, no man, I got permission from my black friends to say the N word so I can use it I can use it in my rap lyrics, and it's just so
True.
funny when he's like, I think he got suspended for like literally singing his lyrics, and like one of them had the N word, and he got like suspended for like 3 weeks because like there was a black guy in our classroom.
Yeah.
And like he
Should've
was like
shown
he
him
would
his
like do this
N-word
thing where he
pass.
like he called his mom. No,
Yeah,
he
it
faked.
worked for.
He got a fake phone call from his mom, and he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go. My mom just said that like my grandfather's in the hospital. I gotta leave school." And it was like the most obvious shit. I'm just like, oh my god! Like at least play a YouTube video so there's like audio that they can't understand, like not just completely blank. The phone looked like it was pretty much off. And he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go."
He
I
should
don't
have
think
pulled out.
anyone's ever done that in their life, honestly.
He should have pulled out an N-word pass like John Lennon,
I remember that.
the first one ever to exist.
There was also this kid. I'm sad that this kid's in jail. His name is Wyatt. I knew that he would always do crazy shit. Like we were at the lunch table. He would open the windows, and where the teacher's parked car is right outside the windows. So while you'd have to walk to the lunchroom from like our building, so he would just grab a bunch of fucking pebbles and throw them in his fucking pocket, and just whip rocks at the fucking teacher's car and set off their car alarms, like while in the lunchroom.
Insane.
Yeah, well, this guy got in a shootout with police. Apparently, he kidnapped somebody at gunpoint, and then fucking like had a shootout with police. Nobody fucking got hurt apparently. Like here, let me show you. Am I allowed to show somebody's last name and like show a police report?
No.
I can't do that.
I
on
mean,
Twitch?
it's public record.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, if it's public knowledge, why would it be against the law?
Okay. Yeah.
You-
So
you
let me
put
show.
your research in a
We're
public
just talking about the
database.
news.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I'm not sure because it has his last name. Would that be?
I don't know, dude.
Okay,
I
just
feel
go
like-
on
I'm
Google.
sure
Okay,
there's, like-
just go on
We'll take your
Google.
word for it.
Nobody's watching. Nobody gives a shit anyways.
Okay, so grand jury hands down in indictments for robbery, kidnapping.
Nice.
Aggravated robbery and kidnapping were among the charges handed for recently a Wood County grand jury. Wyatt Wilson, 20 years old in Toledo, was indicated of one count aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony, and one count of tampering with evidence, a third-degree felony. The incident allegedly occurred on about October 1st, 2017. According to bind over papers from Bowling Green Municipal Court, Wilson reportedly pointed a handgun at another man during a vulgar altercation in, well, I'm not going to say the area, and punched the victim and took their cell phone. He allegedly then fled and threw the gun into the bushes. Yeah, like, this dude's fucked forever. Like, I remember looking at his mugshot and he's just smiling.
I mean, his fucking parents named him Wyatt Wilson.
Yeah, I was gonna
so-
say that. I'm like, if you name your son Wyatt, like he's probably gonna be a troublemaker.
Oh, his dad, like, Wyatt, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, and I know that your dad drinks a bit, and I'm not, like, trying to bring up bad issues. I'm just saying that I know that your dad does a little gulp, and, you know, not saying that that's the reason that you do that, but I feel like you act out sometimes because, like, you want
I
your
feel
dad
like-
to notice you.
I feel like there's a
that's-
character. I feel like there's a character in the show Ozark, if you've seen that, and his name's
Oh,
Wyatt, and he's
I do wanna watch that season.
He's basically the same.
Like, does he
person
have, like, a
you're
dad that's kind of
describing.
like a drunk
Yes.
that, like, oh, okay, yeah.
Like it's literally like the same.
Okay, send me a
character,
clip.
but-
Send me a clip.
Well,
I knew one
I mean,
Wyatt, and
it's
he
like
was kind of a dork.
show.
Yeah, well, this, okay, well,
But was he
well,
named
no,
Wyatt Wilson?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Please.
definitely not.
Like, no, the thing about
Like,
Wyatt
even
is that
if you
he's
were
a short
born-
motherfucker, but you, like, he would do some crazy shit where, like, I remember walking down the hallways, the fucking biggest football player in our school, he jumps up in the air and just throws his fucking shoulder to the guy. And since we're rolling in the school with, like, 4 people deep and it's just one of this guy, like, we were just able to talk shit to this dude. But honestly, if it was just him and this football player, like, he would have been fucking killed.
true.
Fuck, I want to like bail this dude out and be like, bro, you got to tell me some like of your crazy ass stories that like you like.
Dude,
I know
tell
you're.
him about a Boggs story. Ask
He's
him if
no
he got
that
turned
no
out.
he like he's like fucking like he's a pretty short dude, so I don't doubt that like I don't know he can handle his own though. I've seen the dude like he
That
can fight.
reminds me. There was a kid in my high school. He was on like the lacrosse team with me, and he got like after graduation, he got arrested for putting cameras in the toilets of the girls' bathroom and like recording them like shitting or something.
Oh, was this at a high school?
No, this is after high school.
Oh,
This
at
kid-
college?
This kid that I went to high school with. It wasn't like it was just like
No,
I
but
knew-
that's probably underage, man.
well, no, it was at some like public place, but like I don't know. I don't think it was a school, but basically this kid, he seemed normal like in high school, but then like it was like, oh, he got arrested for like being mad creepy, and now he's probably still in jail.
Yeah, Jesus. Why don't you just watch porn?
I don't know, dude. People are weird.
It's like, oh yeah, it's so much better if I watch somebody take a shit. It's just like
Yeah.
that's like the worst. Like, okay, like there's
I mean-
there's levels of creepiness, right? There's like the guy who like sets up like a hidden camera in a hotel and like records two people banging, and then there's the guy who literally just watches people take a shit. Like, what's sexy about that?
I mean,
Yeah.
people get boners to everything, dude.
Yeah, people are fucked.
I don't know. I feel like he like walked into his mom taking a dump once, and that like scarred him for life. So like now he's like, I get really
That's a good question. What is his origin story?
What made him like made
what
him
put
like
him on that path? You know, it's interesting to think about. Cause like I can't imagine like ever like wanting to do that.
Like, hey, nice ass. Like, would you even like? I feel like you wouldn't even be able to see anything. You'd just be able to like maybe like see like, oh, panties down, and then just like,
Yeah,
like
strange,
there's
man.
nothing attractive about that. If anything, it's like, man, I thought this chick was attractive that I heard her take a shit. Now I'm like over it. Ugh.
I mean, someone out there is into it. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, I know there's like scat porn where people like shit all over each other and shit.
True.
Yeah.
Like, my friend witnessed a guy at work who was like jerking it through his pants, looking at like it was a fucking Pokemon thing where it was just like a Pokemon comic of like him being swallowed naked or something. And it was like some like porno thing. And the guy was like jerking off in his pants. Like to this like Pokemon swallow porn. And I'm just like, I don't understand that. Like, what is like sexually
Like
attractive
vor.
about whatever that is.
I don't get like vor and like bloat shit. Like it's for some reason it seems really popular to like
Bloat?
anime people. Or like I don't know, it's called like inflation or whatever. Like you know when you see like a normal character and they're just like super fat.
Oh fuck God. Like what do you mean like just like I love huge women or
No,
No.
like fucking. How do I even like describe this?
yeah, I'm not getting it.
What name a character? Sonic inflation.
Okay. I feel like I'm not gonna like where this is going.
Oh no.
Is this safe for NSS? Safe for streaming?
It's safe for work. I'm gonna put this in Discord though and tag the usual crew.
Oh, wait, where?
Yo,
Okay, where is it? Where
that's-
is it?
That's
Random?
very good.
I put it in no, well I put it in TeamSpeak.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
The Wexus grin, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This entire like Google
What
image
in the
thing
God's
is
name?
just fucking
Yeah.
Wait, so
qualified.
okay, I gotta show this to the stream. This is a fetish, everybody. I just want you to know
Like,
this.
what is this?
Is
Like,
it?
Hold on, I gotta watch this video. It's called Sonic Inflation Adventure, and
I've seen
thumbnail
I've
image-
seen like stuff where like gay guys have like these really weird like pregnant fantasies of like giving birth to children, and it's just like that's fucking weird. But like this, it's literally like a fat fucking Sonic. Like He's like literally a fucking blown up balloon. That is insanely stupid.
I
Oh
found
my-
a video called Sonic Inflation Adventure, and the thumbnail is Sonic like looking pregnant, and then a Haunter from Pokemon like ominously like looming over him.
I got it. Send it. Is it safe for streaming?
Probably.
I mean, this exists for every character that's ever been created. So
There's no way. What the
Yeah. Name a
fuck?
character.
Wonder
Name a
Star
character.
Story.
Bro.
Oh my god, it's a Newgrounds thing.
Yo, name a character. Someone name a character.
Hey, Sonic, wanna go to the casino and find some hot girls? Maybe
The Sukarua or whatever the fuck it is from Naruto.
Sakura,
Sure thing,
I don't know.
best friend.
Sakura.
Sakuro or whatever?
like the samurai guy.
No, the chick. The chick with red hair.
From what?
From Naruto.
Love your hat,
Oh,
Knuckles.
Sakurai or whatever?
Sakura Inflation.
Oh god.
Naruto. Oh no.
Okay, so where's
Yeah.
Sonic? I'm supposed
Is it
to
bad?
find me, right?
Is
Well,
it
what-
bad?
Let's get
Do you
right
want,
to the
do you
point.
want one of her like?
I don't
Okay,
want
we're
any
in
of these. I
court
just
now.
want to
What
know
do
if
we
it
do now?
exists.
All right. So first you gotta watch. First you gotta look at this one. Because
Oh, I'm still watching this video. I'm confused as to what's going on here.
yeah, I can't really tell what's going on in that video.
There goes a broken
Oh
map.
my god, if you go to 1 minute and 37 seconds, there's Sonic as a fucking balloon, like just flying over Los Angeles. Okay, I'm.
Life
Oh.
isn't
Alright,
just
so
about
click that
passing
big
on your
link first,
genes.
and then click this second.
Okay, what the? Attention, you were about to. Yeah, this is a huge link. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh my god. Not bad for your first. What? What the fuck? You can go bigger? What is this supposed to mean?
I don't know. Like that's the thing. I don't know who likes this. Like I feel like it's like a meme. It is a meme on the internet.
I know
kinda.
exactly who likes this.
But
The type of dude.
someone likes this.
No, the type of dude, like, I remember fucking, like, seeing this Overwatch cosplay thing, and it was the cringiest thing. There was this chick who was supposed to be Diva, and, like, you know, like, the baby Diva that comes out of the mech?
Yeah.
She was, like, literally, like, probably, like, as fat as I used to be, like, 423 pounds, wearing that thing, and it's just, like, why wasn't that person just in the mech? Like, if they're gonna be, like, in that, like, jumpsuit.
Yo, click the second link.
There's a second one?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
What in God's name? Is it like they fed this person to the point where they get this huge?
Whoa, look at this one. Oh wait, that's a
My
different-
God.
What is this?
Oh.
So yeah, that's
Just
the
imagine a
thing.
real life version of this person. God.
Yo, I just found a Reddit AMA that says "I jerk off to fat anime girls" AMA.
Nice. What? Why does he say he does it?
How could you even find
What's
the
the top
vagina?
question?
How?
The top question is, let's see. No one should ask you anything ever is the top question.
Very good.
Oh man.
Yo, send that. I gotta show that on
True,
stream.
true, but actually, fuck, dude.
It's so good.
Jesus.
So yeah, it's like that and like vor, like people like eating them. But it's always like there's like a weird comic where like Sonic eats Tails and then Tails is like in Sonic's stomach and he's like, I love being in your stomach, like digesting away.
I feel like these are the type of people that like just like are literally made for like
Oh my
cannibalistic serial killers that are just like, yeah, like I want to be eaten by you.
Alright. Literally what I just described.
It exists.
Yo,
Literally what I
just
just
go
described,
to
and then
the Chubb sub on Reddit, dude.
I described that like it's
Oh,
Sonic
God.
and he ate Tails, and then I wrote Sonic Vor, and that was the second image.
What the fuck?
But there's
man?
another one.
Like he's just chilling. This is disturbing as fuck.
Look at this one. This one he isn't fat, but he did eat him. but do you have the inside stomach view?
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
That's terrible.
Why does this exist?
I don't know. But
There
like,
should be a
obviously-
section. Okay, there should be a section of the podcast called "Why Does This Exist?"
Yeah,
And it's
that's
just like
true.
really weird shit that we find.
We can just say like yeah, we could do like an episode a day on that like,
Yeah.
easily, because we're just like, all right, who likes this? Why does it exist?
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much
we've
what
got to.
black
We've
hole
okay. We've
is.
got to have like an interview with one of the guys that is just like, I like watching Vor. Like, we got to find that guy. How would we
The
find him?
Lore guy. We just got to get popular enough that we can.
I know I could just post
Talk
on
to
Reddit and be
Vor.
like, listen, I want to do a podcast with a guy that actually likes Vor and ask him like why he likes this stuff. So like
Yeah.
I could like I feel like that would actually like work. Where some guy would be like, oh yeah, I'm really down with Vor, whatever. I got to make a Reddit post.
Oh no, he ate Tails and Knuckles this time. God, yeah, but there's it's not even that it exists that's weird to me, because obviously there's gonna be people that do it. It's
This
just,
is
it's the
so
sheer,
like here's the thing
sheer
is this
volume
is
of
so
it.
bad. Like
The volume of it is what makes me like confused, because there's just so much of it.
Get it? Volume? Haha.
It's true. This absolute mass of Vor memes.
Like, at what point do people just be like, yeah, like, I just started, like, jerking off to random things, and then, like, I just, like, started associating this with, like, something that, like, is attractive to me. Like, it can't be
mean-
anything else than that, right?
I mean, there's people out there that need crazy shit, so. The quest for a better orgasm.
Just jerk off longer. Like, I don't... Like, that's the solution. Like, have you ever been on your phone, it's, like, 3 bars, and you're, like, trying to take a shit or something, you're just like, man, I might as well just jerk off, and you got the slowest fucking, like, internet connection on your phone, so you're like jerking it to like a fucking still for like 35 seconds. Like, yeah, like it's not gonna help to go like watch another video. It's just gonna fucking buffer and take longer. It's just gonna
Look at
take a
this.
little longer to fucking jerk it. Like,
Oh
fuck
my
it. Why
Look at
go
this
any
one.
further?
Look at this one. It's like a police furry, and she says, "You two are arrested for illegal speeding, and now you two are staying in my belly."
Oh my
Mm.
god. Oh, this freaks me out. Like, I honestly feel like these are the type of people who are like cannibals.
I don't know, because it's like, how do they even act out their fetish?
have you
Like,
noticed
they
that there's
can't.
2
They're not
bellies
gonna-
here? Like, that's what's really weird.
And it's not even
They like fucked
normal-
up. Like, look, there's like, okay, if
Yeah,
you look
I
at
know,
this,
I know, I
they
see.
fucked up and they're like, I'm just gonna make it bigger and not erase it.
I feel like the vor thing though isn't even like pure cannibalism, because like the person is always like whole in the stomach. It's not like they chewed them up, you know. It's like they want to swallow someone.
Like, do these
whole.
people have any idea what anatomy is? Like,
No, they don't.
like these have to be all autists. Like,
Oh, that's terrifying.
yeah.
They like have like a fucking throat thing that people can use. Oh god.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
What? Like, you'd like stretch somebody's fucking throat so you could actually swallow somebody or some shit?
No, like it's a giant like throat thing
That you like?
that you can
is
like
it- is
climb
it-
into.
is it
It's
like a
fucking-
giant-
I'm
sleeping-
imagining like
a
a fucking
giant s-
tent that you
I'm
like
imagining
walk
like
into.
a throat sleeping bag. Like
Where do you
just
guys-
a wet sleeping bag, and you
Where
just
do you guys
crawl
find this
inside it.
stuff? Like,
The
Google.
internet.
The
I know,
internet-
but like, what corner of
4chan probably.
shit?
Google. I don't know, man. I just stumbled upon it by searching Sonic Vor. It's crazy. I don't know. Well,
I wonder if there's Scooby Doo Vor.
oh no.
There is more for literally everything.
Wait, hold on.
Like, don't even
Scooby
ask.
Doo.
Do inflation. Let me see if they have inflation.
Scooby, yeah.
Oh no. What? This is,
It's
well,
the fucking dog. There's Velma. There's fucking.
yo, this is canon. This isn't even fan. This is just canon.
What?
Jesus.
Oh my god. This is where it started.
They're
Well,
like, wow, I really like that
look at the stream.
episode where Scooby and Shaggy get really fat.
Oh god,
Oh my god.
Scooby-Doo Vor.
that's terrible.
Yeah, this is like no,
Arr.
that's actually from a.
Scooby. He says he
Oh my
says he wants a
goodness.
Scooby.
This is the
snack.
one with Velma eating a Sonic character.
Oh my
It's
god.
A weird cross section.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Oh, let me get this shit.
Yeah, there's crossovers basically. Jesus. Oh shit.
Burp Jinkies. What is that Sonic? It's like a red Sonic.
It's like a
with,
derpy.
goatee.
Yeah, it's a derpy Sonic, man.
Oh my god. It's somebody's Sonic OC, dude.
What is OC?
Original character.
Oh my god.
Or original content, etc.
Yo, alright, so now I'm on Google Trends and I'm searching Vor to see when this became a thing.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. We've got to get down to the bottom of how the fuck Vor is starting to exist.
2004 to present. Okay.
Like what? At
so-
what point did Vor become a thing? We gotta
It
gotta
was-
go Reddit investigator over here
It
and
was
figure out what happened.
slowly. It was like there's some momentum in like 2004, but then it really picked up around like 2012. That's when Vor took off.
Hey, do you guys remember in 2012 the movie where the hurricane came and ate a bunch of people up, and that's what started Vor?
Actually, no. All right, no. It actually probably started. Well, actually, no. It probably started inflation. Willy Wonka.
Maybe, yeah, that's probably true. I guarantee
Oh,
someone
that's
has made some
definitely
Willy
true.
Wonka Vor.
I bet
Alright.
someone watched that movie and was like, "I want to be blown up like a blueberry," and then they made a million.
But I
DeviantArt
honestly feel like
fanfics.
I feel like the only people who are into this have got to be like kids that don't understand anatomy, and they like don't like their parents don't let them watch porn, or like
Wait a
they're
second.
unable to watch it, so they're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm into.
When did Attack on Titan come out?
2012.
That's it. That's got to be it.
Oh my god, you're right. We've just cracked the case.
Yeah. Well,
That is, if you think about it, Attack on Titan is like literally 4 people that are like addicted to Vor. Like, think about
yeah. It's just like everyone's being vored in that show.
it.
That
God.
is like around. Oh wait, let me go back to Google Trends. So
Like
I'll
I like
search-
it's 12 o'clock right now. Usually I want to eat a fucking shitload of food, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to eat anything now. Like, this is just like, I'm gonna imagine like fucking eating Sonic or something.
All right, let's see.
Hey man, I'd be stoked to have Sonic. I don't care.
You're a Vor guy secretly.
All right, so April.
Are you?
Wait, what?
Are you a Vor guy secretly? Like, we need an interview from one of these.
What's a Vor guy?
A guy that like likes watching like anime characters or whatever be swallowed whole.
No.
It's not even like restricted to anime though. It's the easiest format to be translated.
I guess
to,
that's
you know?
true.
Yeah, well, I feel like the people making.
Okay, wait a minute. I
this
wonder if there's
artwork-
Dark Souls 4. Dark Souls 4. Let's see if that
There's
exists.
literally Vor for everything that exists. So, like, you don't have to ask if it exists.
Oh, yep. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh no.
No.
What is this?
Oh, I can't show that.
What am I on?
Okay,
Your
thank
fucking
God.
stream is Jesus anyways, so.
Yeah, good.
Well, I think we've been going for like an hour.
Yep.
over an
Okay.
hour.
All right. So what should I call the podcast before I end it?
Oh,
What did we say earlier? Fucking.
Well,
Well, it all had to come to this.
it truly
It truly was. Yeah.
It
It
tru-
truly was.
a boardwalk empire.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
it truly was more episodes than Beyond the Ox.
True.
2.
Maybe I should practice Moira tonight.
Alright.
That's
Hell
what I
yeah.
should do.
Yo, clip that.
Yo,
Clip that
Zypos
app.
pulled that up. Zypos pulled that up.
Clip that app. Yo, you never posted the thread. I was like looking forward to
Yeah.
that.
No, because I couldn't add the Twitch video.
Oh yeah. You should have just put the link. But true, you're right. I gotta add that.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Actually, I'll just add the. Well, I think there's 2 episodes. I'll add it. So let me
Yeah.
let me
You
stop
just
the
you
stream.
can just